Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Justin Stapleton. Well, I've said it the last 4 days in a row, but last 4 days has been true. The hottest day of the year today, 97 at Intercontinental. Only 3 away from the all-time record of 100 set back in 1902. So I'll just give you an indication this early in the summer. We do not get that warm. 91 is where we should be this time of year. So we've got a heat advisory through Saturday that encompasses all of southeast Texas and, in fact, most of the eastern half of Texas. Dangerous heat, excessive heat warnings up towards Oklahoma City, Kansas, and then over and towards parts of Arkansas and Memphis, where the heat index today was about 120 degrees. So, in fact, look at all the 90s and almost triple-digit heat that spreads all the way up into the upper Midwest. And you want to know where the cool air is? 68 in Chicago, almost 100 in St. Louis. And so that's where we're seeing the crux of that heat. And meanwhile, all of the cooler air is being bounced around that big area of high pressure that's sitting right on top of us right now. Temperatures as we go in towards the dinner time hours here in the mid-90s. Those winds straight off of the Gulf, and those feels like temperatures still triple digits from Huntsville. About 114 is what it feels like in Cleveland, 104 at Hobby, and about 102 out on the west side in Katy. Now, eventually, we'll see this area of low pressure that's going to keep a fairly wet forecast, especially across the mid-Atlantic. Tail end of that cold front will try to sneak its way in by the weekend as that big dome of high pressure slides off to the west, just a bit over towards the desert southwest. And that should allow a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms to develop late Saturday into Sunday. And that does look like we'll see that stall out, hang around for not only our Sunday, but in through early next week as well. So at least we get some heat relief, but we will be dealing with some showers for Father's Day and into early next week. Meanwhile, a little area of low pressure disturbance will work its way into the southern Gulf of Mexico. Not expecting much development of that, maybe a 10-20% chance overall. Does look like that'll be steered into Mexico, but we'll keep a watch on it either way. 96 tomorrow and Saturday. Feels like temperatures about 104 to 110 over that, especially as you get out away from the Gulf. 40% chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. Monday, 30%. We'll keep that 30 all the way through the end of next week. Temperature-wise, they'll start to crank it up, and we'll be looking at a dry and hot forecast by next weekend as well. That's your forecast right here at clicktohouston.com. I'll be jumping on Facebook a little later on this evening to answer your weather questions, and we'll talk about this heat advisory. So make sure that you're following us there and on Twitter as well. We'll continue to keep you updated on the latest from this summer sizzle here at clicktohouston.com.